In today's video, we're going to be covering the Kortz Center Heist. Now, this is the first time I am running this heist, so this should be interesting. I'm using the Alpha Male Pro with the professional security weapons loadout, as well as using the bikes as my escape vehicle. So let's see how this goes, honestly. What are my current thoughts on the heist? I would say it's mid, honestly. It's with Kale Perico and them being nerfed now, it's getting harder to make content for the game. I'm just gonna admit that. Because there's really nothing that makes me really want to jump into the game to play anymore. And I'm finding myself working my other channels more. And this just reminds me of Diamond Casino Heist, honestly. But as you can tell, the Richmond Villa kind of comes in handy for this heist because it's closest. My excellent driving skills here. Yeah, I'm just going to call them excellent driving skills. So with this van, it does make it easier because you can just go right into the underground garage, which allows you full access. So it's pretty easy setup missions, honestly. Yeah, I didn't really find anything difficult. Oh, at this point. The only thing I hate is this long drive up this driveway. Sure, I could take a shortcut through, but this van's awful off-road, doing anything. And I don't want to use a personal vehicle because I'm not speedrunning this. So one thing I have found, so I've had to do this multiple times because of failures on it, but as you can tell, this is actually appears to be glitched with how long this cutscene takes to load in. So don't be alarmed if you find that, because yeah, it's kind of annoying. I am hoping Rockstar gets that fixed. But as you can tell, just standard cutscene, shows badge, checks the van, lets you through. And then I don't think there's any particular place you have to park it down here. I just park it where it is in the when you scope out the place, but that's me. Now there is a crowbar over there to open the crate. Hey, I don't know why he's. Yeah, I give up on the game. I don't know why they're doing stealth there. So I prefer getting this card for each run I have tried. I failed miserably on, I'll admit it. But just put the card in there, just come through these doors. So there's a couple of gods here I found you do want to take out. Now I did notice there's a reward for no kills. I would honestly like to know how. So as you can tell, it's a red there. Can't use this one. So that means I got some extra work I have to do. I'm gonna take out that camera. Not alert those gods. Now I have failed multiple times because I've shot these two gods from way too far back. It will trigger those two gods back there. So we're just gonna take this guy out. We're gonna take him out. Now we got this one right here. We can go in. Now this is gonna be similar to the Diamond Casino Heist. This lovely print corner. Therefore, so I am just gonna skip ahead on this. Just pick the images that match it the closest, and that's all it takes. It's pretty easy, honestly. Okay, as you can tell, that's done. And I do apologize. I do sound tired. It is currently 12:04 a.m. at the time of this recording. And so there is a camera in there that I am gonna probably take that one out. Oh, but first I got a couple of gods I want to take out just to be safe. There's my code. So I don't have to take him out. I'm just choosing to. Same for this one. And then behind me there is where you can disable the cameras temporarily. I'm choosing not to here. Yeah, I'm just going to take the camera out because I'm planning on taking any other cameras out but these two. So you can take 2 cameras out max doing this. So let's put the code in. I will see you once I get done with this. Okay, now that the code's in, now head on over, get over to that door. Then we gotta go play with the laser grids. This is gonna be fun. They're easier than they look, honestly. They're just not fun to deal with. Because if you touch it, well, it burns you, plus you set off the alarm. So much fun. And waiting for this cutscene. Maybe I'm just annoyed with cutscenes at this point, but yeah, it's honestly pretty easy. Now, what I found works best is for this one, because those two lines in the middle, do not move. So just go over to the side. As you can tell, I already got through just in time. And each section has its own power box. So you do want to shut them off because you're going to have to come back through here. The second one can be a little bit trickier. As you can tell, we have that line on the floor right there, and along that wall. Now you want to get over here. That doesn't stop moving right away. So there's 3 different options that I'm aware of you can get. This is the first one. Then there's 2 others. Apparently this is supposed to be one of the easier ones. And I did notice there's an award for getting through here in under 30 seconds. I like to know how. So just double checking my controls, make sure I am correct. So I need to get through here, but I need to watch that. Those 3 lines coming towards me, and these lines right here moving. This is where it gets very, very tricky. So as you can tell, just gonna sneak through here. Yeah, and check controls one more time just to make sure. Because as you can tell, so yeah, you definitely want to go down like that, and then, like I said, I'm gonna have to do it one more time because I need to get across. Unfortunately, this can be very tricky because the lines are moving so damn slow, it's not even funny. Now we gotta get through here real quick before they load again. There we go. Now we'll turn off power to it. Then gotta go deal with the bolt. Now, the bolt, again, is gonna be very similar to the Diamond Casino, if you've ever done it. And unfortunately, this is more memory than it is anything. But just follow best you can. And it's always going to be the last one that you need to memorize. Now, usually when doing this, I do make a mistake. It's expected. There's nothing you can do about it. As you can tell right there, it's just choosing the same circles that were last lit up. So, yeah, that should say a lot. The third one can sometimes be the trickiest, to be honest. As you can tell, I'm having a hard time remembering which ones. But got it. First try, it's at least. It's only one mistake out of 3 of them, so let this move over to the camera view. Honestly, there's one problem with this heist. We need more room in our bags. Being able to take 2 paintings plus the primary target is not enough. Honestly. Hey, we definitely need more space, and we need better pay. Because after the first time you do this in a week, your pay is between 300,000 and 400,000 roughly. That's one thing that sucks about this. And our characters move so slow doing this. Like, can you move any slower? You can only speed it up when rolling up the paint, and that's it. There's nothing else you can do to speed this up. Especially when hammering. Wait, can we move slower? I literally could have been out of this place by now. At this pace. And now this is the part I mean. Like, I am literally tapping the A button, and it's not doing anything. It's like, can you move slower? And I still got one more after this. This is just plain ridiculous how slow they've made this. Like, you just have to keep tapping. Now, I know on PC, well, I'm on PC using Xbox controller, but it's mouse otherwise. He's over on PlayStation, that would be the X. I had to stop and think. I had to look over at my controller. So I'm just going to take everything from here instead of going upstairs, because there's literally no point in doing that. I might as well just get everything in the vault while I'm here. I am going to test different methods to see what's better and what isn't. But as you can tell, this is just because I'm already here. Yeah, and if I go upstairs, I'm going to have to deal with more guards, which we don't want to deal with that. So, got both paintings. That bar's moving pretty quick. Heck, at this point for the thermal sensor, so that means it's time to get out. Now, this is the reason I said that you need to have all these off, because this just makes your job so much easier. And just run over here to the big green button. At least it's not like Cayo Perico, and your character can actually figure out how it works. For once. So just head on out here. As soon as it wants to actually open the doors. There we go. Unfortunately, I could not do a live recording on this one. There was an audio issue with OBS, and yeah, as soon as I can... This is why I hate about using a controller on PC. There's a delay in everything I try to do. So we're going to come over here, wipe the CCTV footage. As you can tell, you can temporarily disable the CCTV footage, which I'll show here in just a second. But we're going to wipe the footage first. And as you can tell, has been wiped. Now I'm just going to disable just the show here. So this is very temporary. Hey, but it allows you to move around with the cameras without having to worry. So we're going to head out this way. Unfortunately, I am going to make a mistake that's going to alert the guards at the end by taking... So I still took that guard out where he's standing. I am checking to see if you can take the truck. Or if there's any way out through here, but I guess there isn't. Now, my biggest question is, why are we able to... why do we have a money sign over the truck? It would make sense for us to be able to take it even with full bag. I'm not going to take that guard out. I'm going to be nice to him. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm checking to see. It wouldn't be a video if I don't check it, but... Head upstairs in just a minute. Is there anything I can take in the back? But apparently not. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing. So if it looks like I am clueless, it's literally because I am. I do not know what I'm doing. I actually feel stupid here trying to figure this out. So I'm gonna take the stairs because I just want to see here. Obviously, you gotta hack the keypad on both. Now this one I don't really mind doing. It just takes forever. The elevator is a little bit easier than this one. But because yeah, as you can tell, they're a little temperamental, unfortunately. And as you can tell, the camera is about to become active, and it's going to find that body as soon as I get up here. So, unfortunately, when that happens, it does lock you out of this door, which absolutely sucks. Because as you can tell, I can't do anything here at this point, because it will come up in just a second. So I am going to use a different way to get out of here. We're just going to call it that. So as you can tell, I won't get the maximum pay. Hey, in total, I'm getting $2,067,500. Right? I didn't get what the buyer wants, which would have paid more, but this is just a learning process at this point with this. Yes, I do plan to do several videos. I have plenty of time to do it during the day, but I also run a business on top of doing this, so I kind of have to prioritize my time. I need to take these gods out so I can get through. If it wants to change my weapon, I'll be doing good. But so the goal would be to get out of here without being seen. That's the main point. Ignore that behind me. If it's showing up on the camera, microphone, I mean. For anybody that's not aware, I have not been posting videos as I have just moved to the Midwest. So this is the first video actually since the move. I haven't even had time to record. But I had 30 days to leave Connecticut in total, and it took a full 30 days to get everything packed and moved. So I do not know where I'm supposed to be going. I know I'm supposed to be getting to the bike, but I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I'm going right now. That's the main thing. I wanted to do the sewer entrance for this one, but I chose to change that. And honestly, because I wanted to try the van first. And since we have to do all four for career progress, I will even admit getting $50 million, though, that's just plain ridiculous. Because without help doing this solo, it's damn near impossible. I hate to say that, but it is. Especially since they want you to do 15 awards. Good luck. Because I'm not doing this with randoms. I know everybody probably love to see that video. I'm not doing that. I'll let other creators do that one. If I get desperate enough, maybe. But I'd have to be pretty desperate at this point. Especially with GTA 6 just around the corner. But I gotta get over to the other side. I'm just trying to avoid gods at this point by running down here. So I am gonna skip losing the cops because that's just gonna be ridiculous. And nobody needs to watch me get shot and killed in the middle of the street down there. So as you can tell, the bike's right there on the map. I would recommend taking off-road route. If you're using the bike, take an off-road route. The Stealth Annihilator, I hate to say it, but it does seem to be the better option because you don't have to fly the helicopter. The pilot flies you and lands you pretty close. We're just going to ignore that guy right there. We're not going to look at him. So, as you can tell, like I said, I was going to skip the entire lose the cop scene. Where did I get the police car? Very good question. It was parked in the middle of the road for me. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I just borrowed it off the LSPD. What happened to my tire? That's an even better question. At least the handle's good. Somewhat. But, yeah, just on my way to the buyer now. It took about 5 minutes just to lose the cops. It seemed like every turn I took, there was a cop coming or the helicopter. So, keep that in mind. That's why I said take the off-road route. Do your best. It's going to take a while to figure this all out. I was trying to go down an extra turn, but okay. The car doesn't want to do that. Okay. That's fine too. So, there's 2 locations apparently for drop-offs that I'm aware of. This is one of them. And then there's one other location. But as you can tell, standard cutscene. Hand the loot over. Get paid. Listen to Raph. Talk and talk. And that's pretty much it. So let's see what the total came to because I know they need to take a cut. I can't remember what it was. As you can tell, it's delivered. So it was $1,925,000 and a total of $2,006,250. Did not complete the buyer's request. Failed the elite challenge at 23 minutes instead of 17. I did lose $81,250 for getting shot. 57% accuracy out of 90 needed, which is ridiculous. Buyer's request list was not completed, so I got elite challenge incomplete. But still, I'll take $2 million. And now it's just going through the lovely cutscenes, and that's the entire heist using the alpha van, mail van. And So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this, and I will catch you in the next video.